Hello there friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine and today I have my January language recap. So I just filmed a language goals video that's supposed to be up already, and I have lots of goals as you can see for this year, but as I talked in my video, go check it out if you haven't seen it just yet. I talked about how I want to stay disciplined this year, and if I stay disciplined and consistent, I can achieve a lot of goals actually, because I am very stubborn and I can do things if I just stay disciplined. And so this quarter I'm going to be focusing on German, Italian, and Lithuanian, mainly German. German is going to be my main language throughout the year. I actually wasn't planning on doing anything this New Year's weekend, but I think I want to do something today. I am pretty motivated and I'm going to be reading a book in Russian, but then I also want to do something with German. I would say maybe a little bit of Italian. I feel like doing German, but I also don't want to overdo so that by the end of March, or by, I don't know, at the end of February or the end of March, I am burnt out and I just don't want to do anything. So that is one of my biggest concerns, that I will just stop doing things again. I don't want that. I want to have a consistent language learning year this year. Maybe like my best language learning year, hopefully, fingers crossed. So overdoing it is not healthy, but when you feel motivated, like, why not? So yeah, we will see. I will update you later. Hello guys, so basically I am at work right now. I don't have any kids left. I only had 6 kids and they left about half an hour ago, but basically I did a little bit of German throughout the day. As I said, I only had 6 kids, so there were moments where I could do some vocabulary learning, and one of my goals for this year was to learn 1000 German words, which is roughly 86 something words per month, but I rounded it up to 90 so I can actually learn a little bit more. And yeah, I just created the Quizlet set where I just found 90 words that I didn't know. I was looking through Memrise through different sets of words, and there were lots of words that I didn't remember, but I know that I've actually learned them and they are somewhere in my head. But those 1000 words, I just want them to be completely new, and the ones that I have never heard of or like completely don't remember. So yeah, those are 90 words that I'm going to be focusing on in January. And I actually really decided to go back to Italian. I started doing Memrise just 20 minutes ago. I am just reviewing it, and yeah, I definitely realized that it was a mistake to have such a long break. I had like 5 or 6 months of break and I don't remember almost anything. Hello guys, it is Thursday. I don't have to work today, so I just wanted to update you on language learning. So basically, so far this year I've done, I think, 2 hours and 50 minutes of German and then like almost an hour of Italian. I'm not sure, but today, as I'm not working, I want to bring German to 6 hours, which is not that difficult. I think like 3 hours is doable. I will do 1 hour studying and then like 2 hours of passive studying. I've started listening to an audiobook, Sommer Jetzt or something. I found the audiobook on YouTube, and actually I am surprised that I can understand things, but I turned the speed to 0.75 because when I was listening to normal speed, it was way too fast for me, and you know, like they speak really fast and their like accents and stuff like that, like it was very difficult. But now that I turned it on 0.75, it's quite good, and I've listened to almost 30 minutes of the audiobook and I quite like it, and I decided, you know what, why not listen to German audiobooks? Like, I don't know where I was, and I don't know why I didn't do it. And I'm not planning to do tons in Italian. I haven't done anything in Lithuanian though, so I also want to change that. I would like to watch some movie or something. studied German vocabulary on Quizlet for about 7 minutes. I have a set of 90 words. Basically, the set is going to be 1,000 words eventually, if it's possible. But for January, it's 90 words, and honestly, it is more difficult than I thought, and I still have to add around 80 words for Lithuanian and around 50 words for Italian. I still haven't done that, but for now, I am doing German, and yeah, I actually already listened to 1 hour and 26 minutes of the audiobook. I don't understand everything, but I think I understand the gist. Like, I don't know, like, it's a story about summer on the island and like how they love swimming and everything, and yeah. But basically right now I just want to go through crosswords that I've done. I haven't finished them all, as you can see, and I haven't finished this one all, but I just want to write down the words and put them on Word so that later on throughout the year I can add them to Quizlet and learn the words, so that this doesn't just go to waste. So let's do this. Hello guys, it is January 8th and I haven't updated you in a couple of days. I basically had a few days off where I didn't feel like doing anything. Basically, I was quite busy, that's why I didn't do much, but I think I'm at like 7-ish hours of language learning right now, and it is finally time to start reviewing this textbook. I have the like 9 chapters to review before the end of the month, and it's already the 8th. And yeah, I opened my notebook and I realized that the last time that I wrote anything in this notebook was 9th of July, which was like half a year ago, and that is just crazy. That is just unbelievable to me. But yeah, I am just going to be doing some Italian, and then I also want to do some German before I go to the swimming pool. So I need to go heat up my coffee again because it's cold already, and then we can do Italian. It's the same day, it's just much later. It's now 7 p.m. and I just recently got back from the swimming pool. I go to the swimming pool every week. We get it for free as teachers. And so I just got back and had dinner, and I thought, you know what? It's only 7. I'm gonna have some active study time, because recently in the past couple days I've had like lots of passive listening and lots of passive studying, but not so much of an active one. And so I found this YouTube channel that has different dictations in English, German, and Spanish, and this is not sponsored by them. I just really found the channel and I thought, you know what, that's a really cool idea to study language by dictation. You work on your listening and your writing skills and the grammar and maybe new words and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that. So basically how it works, they are reading the sentence in parts and you just write what you hear. You don't see the text on the screen while it's going. You just write what you hear, and I would honestly prefer it was a tad bit slower, but that's okay. I did everything, and then you basically listen to the entire text again without pausing, and then they put it on the screen and you can correct. And what I did after correction, I listened again if I could hear, but for example here in Erste Linie, I couldn't hear the R, even though I listened to it multiple times. But yeah, at the end they give you a little word list and then you just learn the words, and I think I will do that in the future as well. I actually pretty liked it, so I will also try to do it in Spanish, and I'll also try to do longer dictations in German. And now I think I'm gonna just finish my German for today. I also really need to do some Duolingo, but that's pretty much it. So I will see you tomorrow or a few days later, I don't know. Hello, it's been some time since I updated you, but that's because I literally haven't done anything much language related besides Duolingo and drops, and then I did some listening the other day. Like yesterday I listened to 40 minutes of Lithuanian podcast, but other than that, this week has been just really, really horrible. It's been very exhausting and very stressful. I have been so mentally and physically exhausted every single day that I just didn't do anything. I was working 4 days in a row, and then yesterday I had my thesis presentation that went well, not as good as I planned, but it was okay, it's okay. But yeah, then at the beginning of the week some things happened to my mom and then to my dad, and then it was like very, very hard and mentally and physically very draining, and the last thing that I was thinking about this week was languages. But either way, I did some Duolingo and drops. I think I'm gonna do some Duolingo. I also still need to read a little bit of this. I still have a few pages that I haven't read, and translate them, translate words, practice the words. I still need to add new words to my Quizlet Lithuanian set because I have added German and Italian words and I'm slowly learning them, but I still need to add Lithuanian words. Hello guys, it is time for a little update. It is Saturday, January 21st. I almost said December, but no, it is January and it is just crazy how fast time is flying by this year. I don't know what happened to January, but it's almost February already. So I haven't updated you in a while, and it's not that I haven't done anything. I don't know, I didn't film. I did most of my studying on my phone this week, and actually, yeah, I just wanted to talk about the word of the year that I chose in my goals video. That word was discipline, and basically I've been thinking about it a lot recently. That, for example, on Tuesday I had a horrible migraine all day long, and then I started feeling very nauseous, and obviously when I came home I was extremely exhausted, and the last thing on my mind was learning languages, and obviously I didn't do much. I just did like Duolingo or something effortless, and then on Wednesday I had a 10-hour shift and we had 20 kids, and obviously I came home and I was extremely exhausted and I fell asleep at like 7:30 p.m. and of course the last thing on my mind was languages again, and I was thinking about discipline and, oh Catherine, you're not disciplined because you're not studying, you're not spending X amount of hours. But you know what? Right now I'm more focusing on quality rather than quantity. So what's the point in learning languages, pushing yourself to sit down on your desk and study when you have a migraine or you feel nauseous or you have horrible back pain or whatever that might be, and you're not gonna get anything out of it? That is not discipline for me. Discipline for me is, for example, right now I have 1.5 hours before my friend comes to pick me up. We're gonna have like a quick celebration that we finished uni finally with 3 other friends, and so I have 1.5 hours right now, and I'm gonna spend this time wisely and productive because I have this time and I feel okay today, instead of just scrolling on YouTube and Instagram. You know, that is discipline for me. Doing things, being productive when you don't feel like being productive, but you feel okay. You are capable of doing things and not just doing things because you have to reach certain amount of hours or whatever, you know? You know what I mean? I hope it makes sense. So I actually watched the first episode of Extra in German one of the days. I don't remember what day it was, but I watched the first episode and it was very cringy. It reminded me of Friends, but it was also really cool. And I understood almost everything. There were a few expressions that I didn't know and I haven't heard before, so I'm gonna rewatch the episode. I'm just gonna write the words that I didn't know or the expressions in my notebook, and then I'm gonna learn them. And so then I might do a little bit of Italian as well because I haven't done Italian in a very long time. My little reading buddy is here as well, and just let me read. Hello Hello guys, it is Sunday, January 22nd, and I have about an hour before I need to go to a birthday party, so I thought I would give you a quick update. So basically I did 15 minutes of Memrise. I decided that for Italian, my main resource for now is going to be Memrise, at least until I finish level 4 on Memrise. I am currently on level 3. I did reviewing level 1 and level 2 and level 3, and now I am learning from level 3 again, and that's actually pretty hard after a long break. And yeah, for German I did about 30-ish minutes of reading, and in the morning I also did Quizlet for both Italian and German, and I still need to add words for Lithuanian on my Lithuanian set. I haven't done that, and I've been really bad with Lithuanian this week. But yeah, as I said, I have about an hour, and I really want to read this book. I recently bought it and I'm really enjoying it. And so another reason that I don't spend so much time on language learning is because I have to divide my attention between multiple hobbies and responsibilities, and I work 46 hours a week, which I know for some people is not that much, and some people work 60 or even more hours per week, which is crazy to me, and I don't know how you guys do that. I admire those people, but 46 hours for me is quite a lot already. And on top of that, I try to learn languages, read, do YouTube. I am a Sunday school teacher. I don't know, I try to figure things out with my faith. I try to travel. I don't know, I do a lot of things, and I am generally a pretty tired person, and I need to relax a lot. That's just how I am. And so yeah, basically I can't just spend hours upon hours on language learning. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this book, and so I will be reading for a little bit, and then it's gonna be time to get ready and go to my friend's birthday party. Hello guys, it is January 26th, and I haven't updated you in a while. I don't know, I haven't been very good at updating you throughout the January overall, but my main goal for these next couple of days, like 10-ish days, is to finish reviewing this textbook. I am on chapter 4 currently, so I reviewed 3 chapters over the entire month of January, so I need to review 5 chapters in 7-ish days, and I plan to do 2 chapters today. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we're gonna see. And then I also really need to do like 1 hour of active German studying, and then also adding words on Quizlet for Lithuanian set, because I haven't done that yet. It sounds insane to me, but it's the end of January and I still haven't added words for Lithuanian, and the problem here is that my Lithuanian is not basic. My Lithuanian is like upper intermediate. I can understand almost everything that people say, and so there's not that many resources for my level. There's basically just resources for A1, A2, I don't know, like basic colors, animals, foods, but not like specific words that lots of people use but that I don't know, you know? You know what I mean? I hope it makes sense. But yeah, my main goal for today is this, and then adding Lithuanian words, and then German.